A gloomy pall hangs over the halfway White House as today 4 contestants will be going home. Let's watch. You sleep on the ottoman. You sleep on the ottoman, Trump. All right, good night, Amy. Sorry that you're out. Sorry this is your last night here in the halfway White House. Enjoy the sleep of kings in the king-size bed. I'll just be here on the ottoman. This is actually a much more comfortable place to sleep. A lot of people would say so. I think a lot more people are saying, "Hey, I'd rather sleep on the ottoman than the big comfortable king-size bed." Most people would agree with me, I think. Well, I guess this is gonna be my last episode here on the show. But that's fine because I have all my money and all of my misery to wallow in. I guess I'll just wash some dishes on my way out of the house. I'm still in it. Creepy Uncle Joe doing what he does best, coming up from behind and laying on hands. This Acela train is right on the rails, rolling into the White House. No one's gonna stop it. Give me a break. Time to get some much-needed rest so I'm healed up, recovered from my workout, and in good fighting shape to take on Bernie Sanders and then less effectively Trump in the primary. Well, I guess this is the last night for me here in the halfway White House, huh? But at least I got in one good last rat fucking of Bernie, huh? Now I can go back to my joyless, sexless marriage with, I think his name's Chasten? I can't remember. I'd have to look into that ex-gay reparative therapy now that this whole charade's over. Huh? Plenty of time now to just play holographic Tetris all day, huh? Well, Liz, you did your best. You gave it your level best, and there's nothing at all humiliating about your exit. I'm just gonna let that problem with the sink go unattended, and Liz is gonna take some time to focus on her. It's time for some Liz time. I just need some time just for me. You know what? I'm gonna go around, and you know what? As my last act here in the halfway White House, I'm just gonna go around and break all the other sinks. I'm gonna flip this bitch on my way out. That's my plan for exiting the race. just flood the fucking place and burn it all down. I got a plan for that. Well, guess who didn't have such a Super Tuesday after all? All these other assholes, they're conspiring against me. That's fine. I have the people at my back. Not so much African Americans over 50, but, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You win some demographics, you lose some demographics. Just gonna enjoy watching some kung fu movies. I was hoping I could have the living room to myself. Oh, don't mind me. You won't even notice I'm here. What's that? What is that crinkling sound? Nothing. No, when you sat down in the chair, there was a crinkling plastic kind of sound. Oh no, you're just hearing things because you're crazy old Bernie. No, I distinctly, when you sat down, and also when you were walking around, there's like a crinkly plastic sound. No, you didn't hear that. A lot of people are saying that they don't hear me wearing a diaper. A lot of people say that. Look, I'm gonna just, stand up over here. I'm just gonna scoot over a little bit. But, I'm glad we can have a productive conversation about your incontinence. Incontinence? I think that's if I remember correctly, that's the name of my partner. Yeah, okay. Donald, could you please not scoot over all over the couch? In fact, why don't you just keep that love seat over there? You just keep that, you can have that all to yourself. That could just be your seat to sit in. Oh wow, Teen Wolf, I love Teen Wolf. It's like my favorite show. Big Tyler Hoechlin fan. Thank you, Liz. Go fuck yourself! Okay, yeah, okay, good. I'm just gonna run it off. I'm just gonna jog off all this fucking rage. I can't believe I was brought down to this level. Dropping out, having to endorse Joe Biden. Tom Perez actually threatened me to do it. But the joke's gonna be on him when I snap his scrawny pencil neck. You know, some of my haters are saying that I look pregnant, or that I'm wearing a diaper, or that my diaper sprung a leak. Some people are saying that, not a lot of people. I just got a lot of junk in the trunk. Some of which is my own excrement. Please don't fat shame or kink shame me. I like to mop up. I like to half-heartedly mop things up. While I'm pretending to be a servant, a la Marie Antoinette. I like to LARP as a servant sometimes. It's another one of my kinks. Smells like stinky boot here. Who took a shit that smells like a stinky foot? Like, those are supposed to be two different stinky smells. Shit is not supposed to stink the way like a stinky shoe stinks. I believe a lot of people would agree with that. Guess I'm just going to have to go through and replace, spend my $1 billion that I totally have to replace all the sinks in the house after Liz Warren sabotaged them. She's a nasty snake of a woman. Totally screwed over Crazy Bernie. Oh, hey, Mike. Oh, what, you don't want to talk, Mike? Mike, hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, how's it feel to be the world's biggest pay pig? Paid $700 million to be completely humiliated. I never pay sex workers that much to humiliate me. Because that's, fucking over subcontractors, that's kind of my thing.
Jaruk. Oh. No.
I'm just gonna get out all my latent, built-up rage with some nice holographic Tetris. I think that after this election, I'm gonna take some time to reflect and maybe do a political pivot. I think I'm gonna become a gamer. I think that maybe when I try to run again in 2024, no matter whether Bernie or Trump is the president or Biden, I won't run against Biden because, that's just the kind of person I am. But I'm thinking I might pivot to become like a dirtbag left person. I'll start being mean on Twitter to Democrats and media people, and I'll be a gamer. And then all the Bernie bros will have to love me. I got a plan for it. This is a plan. Oh, I love when a plan comes together right in this old noggin. Just treadmill forever. I don't even want to go back to working in the Senate. I just want to stay on this treadmill and alternate between the treadmill and the punching bag. I just want to get huge. That's all I want. I want to be huge and shredded. A force to be reckoned with. And if Biden doesn't pick me for VP, if Biden picks Warren over me for VP, I will tie both of their necks together in a bow tie. We call that the Minneapolis St. Paul necktie. I'm just sitting here staring at this VHS tape on the floor. This is how I do my meditation. This is how I do my transcendental meditation. I just sit in a nice, comfortable chair, and I stare at, like, a book or a VHS tape that's just on the floor, and it helps to center me and realign my chakras.
Class? Ex-Norway? Uh-huh. Oh, Bob and Ev. Bob and Ev. Hobie Ray soars.
Okay, so Joe, we got a debate prep.
Down.
We got to come together, figure out. You know what? I'm gonna get more comfortable, so just so that we're both comfortable and meeting each other on similar terms. I'm also gonna put on my creepy old man towel.
Flows it. Mushlan mean.
Yeah, that's right. This is what I'm gonna be like in the debates, and then you'll be like, hey Jack, listen here, Jack, and back when I was playing baseball, corn pop, and that's the facts, Jack. I don't sound like that. You actually do. I read a lot of left Twitter. I'm a little bit of a dirtbag left person myself on Twitter, and this is the way people impersonate you because it's the way you sound.
Shanizo. Bruce. Tedu.
Well, these millennials today, give me a break. They don't have it hard. If they're out there on Twitter making fun of guys like me who have a lifetime worth of achievements, like speaking out in favor of integration and, you know, other things. Give me a break. That's the facts. See, you're doing it right now. You're doing Joe talk right now. Hey, listen here, pal. Listen here, fat. You don't tell me the way I sound, because when you put a sprocket in on the gears of the nut cog. Yep, see, you're doing it. You're telling us like a folksy, like, little aphorism thing that doesn't make sense. You should just be like me and make fun of women for their plastic surgery or something. It connects with voters a lot better. Hey, so what are you two assholes doing? Hey, does it smell like piss around here? Hey, Trump, did that towel used to be white? Of course, I only buy white towels. White's only in my bathroom. That's about right. So I'm talking about myself to you guys. I'm talking about me and how I will defeat both of you. Amy, why don't you be my VP? Why don't we be running mates? Teach me the ways of destroying my enemies physically and emotionally and electorally. No deal. I've already endorsed Biden. Looking to get a nice plum job in that administration. I'm thinking Secretary of Binder Throwing. Secretary of reminding interns of what their place is in the hierarchy. Look, Liz, come on. Just endorse me. Come on, Liz, endorse me, please. Please, Liz, come on. Can we please just bury the hatchet that you pulled out when you told people that bullshit about how I said a woman shouldn't be president, even though that doesn't reflect anything that I've ever expressed ever in my political career? And there's literal footage of me telling young girls that they can be president or anything else they want to be. Well, you know, I'm just gonna think on it. Okay? I'm gonna think on it. Okay, but Would be really nice to have your endorsement before the next few primaries. Well, I'll think on it. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna think on it. Look, I gotta stay focused. We gotta stay focused on bringing back cupcake production to the United States, re-industrializing the economy, so that people are not just Starbucks baristas. You know, which is like 65% of all the jobs created under Trump. Yeah, let me just get on the internet here and try and find a new running mate. I don't think it's gonna be Liz. I don't think I can count on her. This cupcake sucks. I am not good at baking cupcakes. Turns out. But you know what I am good at? Standing up consistently for the working class of this country for 40 years of politics. Hey there, Bernie. Just having me some nice, healthy strawberry yogurt for breakfast. You know, because I want to avoid any health problems like, you know, a recent heart attack or whatnot. Oh yeah, strawberry yogurt, good for Alzheimer's. Good for regrowing lost brain cells. Have you discovered some secret that we don't know? Look, my brain is not melting in public. Okay? You know, as we used to say on the streets of Scranton, you gotta put a frog in a headlock if you wanna wrestle a bull into the pond. And that's the facts, Jack. Yep. Brain is working perfectly. Perfectly optimized brain in this guy over here. So I don't know, Pete. I know it's going to be me. I'm going to be the one winning this thing. And I don't know, do I want to pick a violent and scary woman or a tepid anodyne gay guy for the VP? Like, I'm torn here. Good Lord, just give me a break on this VP shortlist. Cut me some slack, Jack.
Falabo, skunk laughing. Kaljo Derishi, Finafesh, Septa. Totavepi, Vishi,
Look, Petey, here's the plan. We're gonna let both of these guys flame out at the convention, and we're gonna go into a broker convention. And you and I together, we're gonna come together, the Midwest duo. We're gonna come up from behind and snap all their necks. And then it'll be us. We'll be the insurgent dark horse draft Klobuchar Buttigieg. Just think of it. Just think of what the campaign bumper stickers and yard signs will look like. Klobuchar Buttigieg. It'll be the unpronounceable ticket. Klobuchar Buttigieg. I mean, even if I would have come into the convention with enough votes to pass the first ballot, I could see this still being a plausible eventuality, so, you know what, good luck to both of you. I can't count on anything. I cannot rely on anyone. I'm all alone in this race. I mean, I do have a movement, an enthusiastic movement of hundreds of millions of working class people behind me, but that does tend to make you lonely in the centers of American power. Thank you, Reject, and Thanks for being here, Jasuki, Chris Alberti, J-Man, Jorik, Olympia Katana, Scroto Baggins. Sorry I missed you. Chris Alberti, thank you all for being here. Here, be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. For some reason, when I start doing Halfway White House, like, that's when the mucus starts flowing. It's weird. It's like doing all these impressions. Like, it's like eating a hot pepper. It makes the juices flow. Okay, back. I can breathe through my nose. Hello, Abby. So where are we? I gotta restart my reality TV backing music. Addy89 Harley. Addy Harley. Addy Harry Lee. Hi. Right, who's up? Who's up? Why not Bloomberg? Let's check in on Bloomberg. Well, Mike, you really gave it all you could. You really fought a war out there. You really filled up the war chest and just dumped it all over the campaign, and well, it went nowhere. And how do you feel? You know what? I feel the way I always feel. My emotional state is unchanged. I'm always just vaguely dissatisfied. I just go through life, and that's all I feel is vague dissatisfaction. Hey, would you look at us? We're the Nighthawks, like from that painting. We're all just sitting here eating hot dogs at a diner. Look at us eating our hot dogs in perfect unison, Joe. It's almost like we're pretty much the same candidate. It's almost like we're exactly the same candidate and one canceled the other out.
Stumsig Salunga. Panave.
I'm nothing like you, Mike, even though I support the same violent white supremacist police state policies. I benefit surprisingly little monetarily from my years and years in politics. I'm just a very good boy to insurance companies and other large corporations. I just feel like being their good special boy. I actually just derive all of my satisfaction in life from being a lapdog for powerful moneyed interest. Oh. Now I'm uncomfortable because I'm all alone. I thrive on the need for other people to like me. I'm just like that woman from that Goldlock and the Bear Channel. I'm uncomfortable being alone, and I crave the attention and affection of others. That's what runs Joe Biden. That's what keeps him going. Give me a break. I'm so empty and hollow inside. If I wash all the dishes, maybe all the other housemates will like me. I desperately need them to. If my colleagues don't like me, especially the Republican ones, I just sort of fade away like Tinkerbell. Yeah, same, honestly. Like, unlike Joe, I don't give a shit if politicians don't like me, but I do need to be adored and... my thing is, like, whenever I walk in a room, I need everyone in the room to like me, or I feel sad.
Whoa!
I don't know what. Look at what great shape I'm in. I'm doing great at this holographic Tetris. If I was in such bad shape, would I be doing this great at holographic Tetris? No, I don't think so. My personal doctor, my personal physician, who used to work for Michael Jackson, not the one that went to jail, but someone who preceded him and got out while he still had his head. That's my personal physician, and he tells me I'm in great physical shape. Oh boy, I really need to take a leak. But there's no dumpsters around to be found to do so.
Brib. Ooh, Brib.
maybe some Pepto-Bismol. Maybe if I eat this hot dog and then I have some Pepto-Bismol, then I won't need to pee. That's the classic Buttigieg policy strategy that people ended up roundly rejecting. You know what? I would love to stand out here and eat a hot dog, but it smells like someone who's been rifling around in a dumpster. So I'm just gonna take my hot dog to the game room.
Gerba, Marble.
Mike, do you mind buying us a new TV? No, because I think that TV's bad for people. TV is one of the luxuries of the working class, and so I find it loathsome and despicable. Instead of watching TV, if working class people want to unwind with something nice, they should just go to work and work through lunch. It builds character and makes you feel fulfilled as a person. Well, I can't believe you flamed out as magnificently as you did. I smell like patchouli right now. Oh, uh-oh, Mike, I hope you didn't hurt yourself there. It's alright if I did, because I can simply buy myself a new clone body, which I can transfer my essence into. Wouldn't it be nice if everyone in America could have the option to, if they fatally injure themselves, to transfer their consciousness into a clone body? As president, I will get Medicare for All passed, an important part of Medicare for All. Oh, and I just shit all over myself. But if I could just make this point, I want to, Medicare for All will eventually ensure that all of us will be able to download our consciousnesses into little pellets or discs, not unlike Westworld or Altered Carbon. And I want every single American to have access to this life-preserving immortality technology, not just the top 10% of the 1%. Look at you, Bernie. You're covered in your shit. You're covered in your own excrement. And that's on top of the shit that's constantly flung at you by these centrist assholes. No matter how many people support me out there in America, I'm just doomed to constantly have shit flung at me and just be completely unjustifiably covered in shit. But you know what? There's always time for a nice dip in the swimming pool. Love to use the swimming pool as a replacement for a bath. It's called upcycling. It's part of my Green New Deal plan. You got a swimming pool? The water's there. It's sterilized. Just use it instead of taking a shower. Okay, sorry, I had to move on some Twitter things. Who have we not checked in on lately? Let's see. Liz is asleep. Trump's asleep. Just taking a stroll through the hallway. Hey, how about I work on repairing this dollhouse here? Boy, I just love sleeping in a young girl's bed. There's nothing quite like the smell. Yeah, I'll do something nice for whatever young girl lives in this room. I'm just gonna repair her dollhouse for her. Then she'll be chomping at the bit to come give Uncle Joe a nice big hug, and I can just get in there and really bury my nose in the nape of her neck. And anyway, oh yeah, taking off all my clothes and sleeping in a young girl's bed and just breathing it all in, and yeah, that's the good stuff. And we're going back to Elizabeth Warren. Hey, I like this game, The Sims, that I'm playing on the computer because I can make people bend to my will. I can see why Bloomberg gets off on this. I crave the godlike power. Then if I had the power over everyone, I would make everyone like me. Then they'd have no choice. Or I'd wish them away to the cornfield. Oh, you don't have happy thoughts about Liz Warren? Well, there's a plan for that, and it's wishing you away to the cornfield. So now that my presidential campaign's over, and so is my political career, I'm thinking about getting into stand-up. You know, we gotta do something about the fact that this house has only ever had one toilet, and it's cheap, and it's always breaking, and everyone's always pissing and shitting themselves. Like I'm doing right now. Oh no. I got it in my hair. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan, my proposed plan to improve the house on the way out. I'm going to just put toilets in every room. Let's see, what's the most expensive toilet? Okay, $1,800 for a toilet, that's great. And they're going in every room of the house. We'll start with this one. Here, toilet right here. Okay, moving over into the makeshift bar type thing. Expensive toilet goes... here, right here. We'll just keep it the default gray color. Okay, now we put the toilet in the game room next to the holographic video game that I'm disappointed that I won't be able to ban on the first day of my presidency. Now, let's see, and here in the kitchen, we'll put the toilet over here by the Cupcake Factory. Every room gets a toilet under the Bloomberg administration. This is the America you could have had, America. Put a toilet over here. In the office. Let's see, in the living room. We'll put the toilet right here. Plenty of space in the dining room. No dining room's complete without a toilet. Put it here next to this weird galaxy thing that doesn't make any sense. Trump's bedroom, you'll get a toilet. I'm gonna put one here right in front of the bay window. Nice to have sunlight on your back while you're taking a BM. Amy's room, toilet goes here. Here, and I think this is Elizabeth Warren's room. We'll put the toilet right here. This bedroom, I'm pretty sure, is not used by anyone. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in this room ever. Put the toilet in the corner. Here's this lovely Southwestern number, and here we'll put the toilet right here in front of the archway that looks into the patio area. Yeah, I think I just need to put one more. We'll place it right here. And you know what? Why not put one out here on the patio? In fact, we'll put it back to back with this one here. So there's nice symmetry. Now, everyone, that's my gift to the Halfway White House here on my way out, is that Bernie and Trump and Joe will not have to shit all over themselves sharing one toilet. Every room gets their own toilet. There. This is what you could have had, America. I have to say it's nice. It's nice to be able to take a dump where everyone eats. I'm Klobuchar and I'm shitting where everyone else eats. Deal with it. Oh my god, I just walked in on Bernie taking a bath. Yeah, excuse you. I'm trying to play with my little rubber ducky here, Amy. Give me some privacy. Here, let me repair this toilet. I don't know if my carpentry skills are the perfect skill set for this, but I'll do it anyway. Now look, I leveled up my handiness skill. I'm very handy. And if you'll put me in the White House, then I will get to work on this fixer-upper of a country that we have here. We got a real fixer-upper of a country. If you put me in the White House, I'm going to do everything I can to improve it. But we are not going to flip it. We are going to make it into a co-op. Affordable co-op housing. Hey, guess what, Amy? Liz. I'm the goddamn Batman. That's right. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. You know what, Liz? You're right about me. Guess what? You're right about me. I'm just like all of my followers on Twitter. I am a misogynist. I'm not able to tell women apart. You know what? Deal with it. Mask off. Mask off. I don't care anymore. It's mask off time for me and all the Bernie bros. All of my supporters are misogynist men and women who want to date misogynist men, just like Gloria Steinem said on the Bill Maher show. What are you gonna do about it, Liz? You're out. You can't stop me anymore. Why don't you go be an alpaca farmer? You'll probably be about as good at it as Nicolas Cage in Color Out of Space. See, what did I tell everyone? But, you know what, I guess it doesn't matter, so I'll just take a nap. Someone please, if someone doesn't fix this TV so that I can have TV to watch while I spend hours a day on the treadmill, I am going to suplex every other person in this house. Suplex them, clothesline them, hit them with a chair or a stapler or a binder. I don't know. I'm ready to lash out. All of this exercise is not helping me burn off all of my pent-up rage. The only thing that levels off Klobuchar is raw violence. I'm not happy unless I can see another human being suffering. I'm happy right now because Liz Warren's in the same room with me, and she's sort of just the embodiment of human suffering. She's sort of like the Wile E. Coyote of politics. You kind of enjoy watching everything bad happen to her. Oh, hey, girls, party. Girls only in here? Well, don't mind me. Don't mind me just walking in, swinging my dick around. Women love having me in their spaces. A lot of them have told me so. God knows I love to be up in a woman's space, if you know what I mean. That's right. Still absolutely no consequences to the things that I say. We're gonna keep America grabbing in 2020. Isn't that right, fellas? And internally self-loathing women, especially white women. That's right. Keep America grabbing.
The Moy? Oh. Wash, Azarik, Misra, Shirsha Gibaru, Quinharm, Nibahan and Trouble, Shirsha Gribaru.
Dora Uchman.
Oh ho!
Cork. Snores. Chima Rabu. Steve Pomble. 2. Blue Fronge. Marble Bean.
Oh.
Mike comedy sucks. You'll never be as funny as me. Oh, what, you don't like my jokes about vacuum cleaners? I thought I did a good Herbert Hoover riff there. Hey, what's the deal with grilled cheese? It's not good for you and it should be banned. Everyone should just have a nice nibble of a charcuterie and cheese plate with half a glass of red wine. I don't know why these jokes aren't landing. I'm gonna go have a drink of decaffeinated coffee. And I broke the coffee pot. I'm not used to having to do things for myself. Usually the Puerto Rican lady that works for me, or one of many of them, is who makes my coffee for me at home. Here, I'll just spend money to replace it. There's nothing that can't be solved by throwing money at it. Makes me so happy to spend a modest amount of money to fix a problem that requires a much greater solution. Who keeps fixing this dollhouse? I hate it that way. I like it to look like this. Stop fixing my dollhouse. I know this is supposed to be Elizabeth Warren's room, but I've claimed it for my own. I'm gonna knock down this wall with my bare hands, and I'm gonna extend it as part of my bedroom. Oh, hi, Amy. Someone keeps breaking my dollhouse. I'm just gonna go over here and repair it. Oh, it's you that's been fixing it. Stop fixing that dollhouse right now. Stop it. Liz, I swear to God. Well, there's no option for me to beat the crap out of you so I'll figure that out later. I'll try to subvert you in other, more passive-aggressive ways. I can't hear what you're saying, Amy. You're on the other side of the house. How about I just enjoy a little TV on my adorable little penguin TV set? The news is it's a lot easier to digest. It's a lot easier to take in when it's being played at me on an adorable little penguin TV. I need these small comforts in life to help me get over the crushing hollowness of my existence. And now I'm looking to grill up something on the grill. Oh, wait, apparently someone was already cooking. Well, I'm glad I came over and fixed the problem that was left by some inattentive man. That's just how I roll. Oh my gosh, I made a mess of the grill. How about I clean the grill with vigor? I've got just enough vigor left over for me from this campaign to clean this grill. Look how vigorous I am cleaning the grill. So vibrant and full of life, unlike the 2 guys left over in the presidential race. I guess make it 3 guys. I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Gotta stay in good fighting shape. Gotta allay people's fears about my heart health. Christ, you have 1 heart attack, and or 1 heart problem, and people act like you're on death's door. Look, I wear a good, sensible jacket in the wintertime. in order to keep myself nice and warm, so I don't get a cold. And people criticize me for that too. I've gathered you all here so we can discuss exactly how we can kidnap Bernie Sanders. Here's the plan. We kidnap Bernie Sanders, and we put him in a burlap bag, and we throw him into the Potomac. How's that sound? Does that sound like a good plan? Yep. Well, like we used to say down at the old public swimming pool, if you put a cat in a sack, you better tie it off with a nice strong cord, or else you're gonna get scratches on your get scratches in the trunk of your car. You know what I mean? I'm down with that. I love that plan. I can be the one that wrestles him into the bag and the trunk. Well, I don't have a dog in this fight either way, but I will pay off the police to cover it up for you guys. You know what? You guys are terrible. Leave my best friend Bernie Sanders alone. I have been secretly encouraging my supporters in open primaries across the country to vote for Bernie. And you guys are ruining my plan to be defeated in November. Please, God, I've got to get out of this job. Please. I can't just resign because then everyone will think I'm a quitter. But if Bernie beats me, then it's fair and square. And I can go back to just... I'm tired of all the investigations, and I'm tired of all the having to avoid the emoluments clause. I'm tired of it, please. Please, Bernie, just win. Please. Please release me from these torments. Get it together, Trump. I know you're feeling tense. Oh, hi, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. How you doing, Bernie? Good luck at the campaign, Bernie. What? Me forget that I'm running? Who on earth would think that Joe Biden would forget or be absent-minded or dotty about anything? Cut me some slack, Jack. Give me a break. Give me a break, you millennials. I'm in this race for Senate to win it. Oh! Biden 2020 for whichever office it is. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'm going to reach across the aisle. I'm going to reach around your daughters. Oh. Well, hey there, Uncle Joe. Pete. Yeah, I forget that you're still in the house. The decon hasn't gotten you yet. Oh, that's great. And thanks so much for the endorsement. You wily little thing. It's the decon and the snap traps and the glue traps and the cats. There's nothing that can stop you, is there? No, I'm well, I mean, I was stopped dead in my tracks from, becoming president, but, I'm still around and looking forward to, if not a spot on your cabinet. Oh, I can't imagine that's going to happen, but no, sir. Well, okay, I guess I'll just get it like a consultancy job in the private sector, a nice little sinecure to tide me over, me and Chaston. and Chaston will start a Instagram travel account and just be some of those kind of basic upper middle class white gays.
Skimbo!
Taking out all my rage. I'm alternating between imagining this punching bag is Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, or one of my interns. Oh, yeah. Take that. You misspelled something in a memo before a Senate briefing? Take that. I mean, if I get reelected, all I'm going to do is just sit on Twitter. I'm going to do pretty much what I do already, just sit on Twitter, and then I'm also going to just play video games. Look, we've got the Space Force in place, and now with the Space Force in place, we're going to direct NASA to turn all of its attention over to inventing holodecks. I want a holodeck installed in the White House. Melania right now is working on a tennis court. She's trying to do. This is some bullshit. She's trying to get me out there and be more active by getting me to play tennis. I don't want to do that. I just want a holodeck. So NASA, get on it. Scott Adams once said the holodeck will be the last thing that mankind ever invents, and I'm ready to hasten the technological singularity. Let's get it done. Oh, I'm gonna fund so much military spending. I'm dreaming of tanks. Most people want to be the guy standing up to the tank in Tiananmen Square. I want to be the tank. That's right, Joe Biden. Tanky. Oh. Look, I'm feeling focused. I'm focusing really hard on this hot dog. We're going to focus really hard on really trouncing Biden in all the remaining contests of the primary so that we can go into the convention. We have got to seal the deal on that first ballot because this is how we win. This is how we win, is on the first ballot. Yeah, where is Tulsi? Where is Tulsi, and why is she not dropping out and endorsing me? Look, I love Tulsi, but come on, that's some fucking bullshit. Sitting here dreaming of a Tulsi Gabbard endorsement. If I can't get Liz, good God, can I at least get Tulsi? Although I might need to be careful what I wish for. At this point, both of these ladies come with a lot of baggage. Maybe better to just go it alone. I don't know, I'll sleep on it. I do not reject radio. Yeah, I have a mock political party. They're called the Democrats, am I right? Anyway, I've caucused with them for years and I'm seeking the Democratic nomination. Yeah, in this house, there's Dems, there's Reps, and there's Bernie, who is not a Democrat. He's a Democrat in voting record only.
Midwim Rimble. Bakoya Shapem. Yucks. Sigloon Habiro. Binakapa. Anazook e Sugarblue. Meh. Amkaharb Dolphus. Sabomanuka.
Yes, he runs as an independent, and then he caucuses with Democrats. It's basically it's awesome because it basically means that he doesn't have to be beholden to like spending so many hours on the phone every week raising money for the DNC or the DCCC. It kind of rules. But yet, because he caucuses with the Democrats, he still gets, you know, seats on committees and stuff.
Renglar. Mogarish Brenabel. Ah, Quexana.
It's the best thing ever. Like he's totally he plays that shit for all it's worth and just in the right way.
Skeeves Sapula. Huh? Yump Dibokana? Widaba? Blah 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 blah.
What was that about Rokana? I'm not sure I like that guy.
Wapana. Enloy Algorithms. Sycophus.
Oh, I was just saying that Rokana's a pushover, and if you become the nominee, then he'll be right in your pocket and uncritically so, huh?
Abimova Brizu.
Oh, that's great to hear. Can't wait for the Rokana endorsement. Once I sew this thing up.
Ours Wadissa Bomadin.
Outside of the house looks exactly as ugly. I guess I can just leave it like that. Looks exactly as ugly as the inside. Just a hideous reality competition house. I didn't even know that there was this awning right here. That didn't even make sense. No, the contestants have all been quarantined inside the house, and there have been no visitors. So, once the coronavirus wipes out all other life on Earth, these are the 7 people who will emerge to repopulate the species. God help us all. Oh man, can't wait! Me either. I will forcibly take Buttigieg's seed in order to populate the Earth with 10,000 spawn with the strength of Klobuchar and the intelligence of Buttigieg. Prepare for snoo snoo, Mayor Pete. Look, Reject Radio, I don't know anything about this game. I never even looked into how to like mod it to have like more interesting things happen during these. Like I got The Sims for free on Origin, and so I do this. This is the only interesting thing I could think of to do with it. That's right, install that sex mod so that I can forcibly take the seed from Buttigieg and populate the new post-coronavirus Earth with Klobuchar Buttigieg Ubermenschen. Try saying that 5 times fast. Hey there, little lady. Coming over here and jump up in my lap. Yeah, I might have to do the adult mods on a Plex Storm stream. Do I even have my cam scene on? Look at this bad baby. She won't leave me alone. Like, man. Playtime, bitch. And she's gone. So, just like that. Yeah, hi. I'm here with your Amazon package. I'm just gonna leave it here and take a picture of it and then take it with me. Nobody home? Okay. Hi, I'm here with Uber Eats. Uber Eats. So anyway, back to these jokes about Amy Klobuchar raping Pete Buttigieg. Actually, let's see. Let's check in on Michael Bloomberg. Look, I'm feeling just fine. Even after I spent $700 million to be publicly humiliated, so I got my fetish satisfied, and then I get to go back to my billions and billions of dollars that I don't spend on anything fun. I just sit on top of a big pile of money, and I set it on fire, like the Joker in the Batman movie. Is that what you do with your billions of dollars, Donald? Oh yeah, that's I totally like to do that with the billions of dollars that I totally have. Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't? Who wouldn't want to sit on a big pile of money when you've got at least $1 billion like I totally have, and just light it on fire like the Joker does in Batman and... Sure. You see, Donald, it's almost like we're the exact same person, basically. It's like looking into a mirror. Except you're eating a gross, disgusting pig hot dog that should be banned in every major city in America, and I'm eating a vegan soy hot dog. Let's just hug it out. Let's hug it out. That's right. Mike, we're just a couple of New York billionaires. Both of us have at least $1 billion to our name. And we're both from New York, and we're both deeply suspicious of black people. I mean, there's more that unites us than divides us. That's okay, walk away from the conversation. I'll just keep it going. No problem. Oh God, I think me and Mike both ate spoiled hot dogs. The problem, it's like, but I mean, that's a New York City tradition. You eat the hot dog from the street cart vendor, and who knows whether it's been, in that boiling water for days or not. Who knows? Can't tell. It's a roll of the dice. I am a casino man after all. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm fit as a fiddle, mind, body, and soul. Ready to play a nice game of horseshoes and hand grenades. Here in this video game system that millennials are all playing, because every millennial... Look, this is a $3,000 holographic, cutting-edge holographic, state-of-the-art video game system that all millennials can afford, and they want to complain to me about canceling their student loan debt? Give me a break. Biden's the candidate of your scolding grandparents. I'm the okay boomer ticket. I'm the unironically okay boomer candidate. The Biden administration is gonna make it okay to be a boomer again in America. Oh, you can take that all the way to the bank, Jack. You can take that all the way to your Roth IRA and your 401k, boomer.
Yanabi!
Yeah, yada boo. Aaliyah.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm deciding to. I'm doing some stand up. You know, I'm gonna branch out. I'm gonna do some stand up. I'm gonna do some improv. Thinking about joining UCB and. You know what? Oh, Liz is gonna be fine. What do you get when you cross a full-blooded Cherokee with my great-great-great-grandmother? Me! And it's what got me into Harvard. Yeah, I have to say that's a pretty great joke. It is absolutely a joke, that's right. You're hilarious, Liz. Real happy to split that New York Times endorsement with you. A lot of good that did, huh? You know what, Liz? I like you so much, I think that I'll kill you last. That's great. That's solidarity among women in power, and we need more of that. Excuse me, but can one of you ladies go in there and fix the sink, please? One of you women belong in the kitchen fixing the sink, okay? Bloomberg, I will beat you down into a pulp. I'm gonna beat you into a big pulp. How about that, Bloomberg? And then then outlaw that. I'm gonna beat you down into a big pulp and pour you into a 32-ounce cup, plastic cup. And let's see you ban that.
Lamarck Amibi? Believe his apple.
Maybe, Benay,
Doing stand-up to a crowd of 2 people. It's not that different from my rallies. I think I can adjust to this just fine. Feeling pretty uncomfortable because Bloomberg put toilets in all the rooms. That's his idea of social democracy, is you put a toilet in every room of the house and on the patio? Really need to go to the bathroom, though. You know, I really need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to use one of the Bloomberg toilets. I'm too proud to use a Bloomberg toilet, but the old one is broken, and my carpentry skills are not working out for fixing the broken plumbing. It's not working.
Oh, Quapo. New beam. Ifla.
Bernie, just piss yourself. It's so much fun.
For no celebrities, Gorge Botnet.
I've heard that it's pretty cool to walk around wearing a diaper. Not that I would do anything like that, but you know, a lot of people say it's a pretty cool thing to do. And you can just walk around pissing yourself all day, and it keeps you nice and warm. Not that I have first-hand experience, but it is pretty cool. Yeah, please give me the room. Trying to take a piss here next to the video game system here in the game room. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for giving me the room. No one's gonna give me the nomination, but at least they're giving me the room. Now I feel much better. Now to play video games next to the toilet. being on my own. I like being all alone and no one likes me or trusts me, huh? This is a great way to exist, huh? Can't wait to go back home to my husband, who I sincerely love and totally have sex with, huh?
Nod.
Old Cup of Joe, that's what they used to call me down at the coffee shop across the street from the swimming pool. Do you get the joke? Nothing like a nice cup of Joe to get Joe into the mood for cupping some breasts of young girls. Feeling flirty. Hey, stick around. Oh, I think maybe I'll go talk to Amy. Normally a little old for my liking, but hey, you stick your nose in whatever hair you can find. Like we used to say in Scranton. Well, hey there, Amy. What are you doing in here? Why are you within 100 feet of me? Well, I was just drinking a nice little cup of Joe here and was wondering if maybe you wanted to cup Joe. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, yeah. You know what I'll cup is I'll tear your balls off and then I'll cup them as I throw them like a shot put. How about that? It's pretty kinky, but you know what? I could try some interesting new things like having my balls torn off and thrown like a shot put, or, being president. It's a season for change and hope and... I'm just kidding. We're just gonna keep doing the same stuff, but saying the quiet part quiet. Oh, Biden 2020. Well, hi there, assholes. Oh, hi there, Liz. So, Liz, you giving any more thought to that endorsement, maybe? Go from being a snake to a T-Rex, Liz. Endorse the Bernie machine. Well, I'm still thinking on it. Just still gonna think on it for a while. Okay, Liz, how long are you gonna think on your endorsement? Can you give me a time frame here? You're keeping me on pins and needles here. Well, I don't know. I might hold out till the convention. I'd hold my endorsement all the way to the convention. Great. Any of you guys want to maybe switch your endorsement, huh? Look, I'm just endorsing Joe Biden because I want to have a clear path for 2024. Yeah, me too, basically. Huh? So, frogs and bats and, what do you guys think about frogs and bats? Just to change the subject to literally anything except politics, because anyone else here just sick of politics? I could sure use a break from it. Just play some video games. I've been in politics for 40 years, saying with the exact same message, the same consistent principles. And frankly, I'm a little bored of it. So I just need to unplug from politics, you know? Why does everyone gotta be so political all the time? I just wanna play in the holodeck right here. Play some, baseball, soccer, football, hockey.
Shooting up a toy.
Well, my phone's broken, so gotta log on to Twitter on the computer. Let's see. What changes to foreign policy am I gonna unceremoniously tweet out today? Let's see. I'm gonna reverse my position on North Korea. I'm no longer in the Juche gang. Let's see. I'm thinking North Korea. We need to get a little more nukey with them. Iran. Let's see. With Iran, I think I'm gonna say that Ayatollah is actually the one who walks around in a diaper, pissing and shitting himself all day. I think that's a good deflection. You know, you crazy Uncle Ayatollah.
You're Wallace. How finesse.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Silma Roy.
So, what are you doing? Are you on Twitter? You know what, Mike? I highly recommend you would humanize yourself a lot more if you would run your own Twitter account and just post the first thing that pops in your mind every 15 minutes. Believe me, it works like a charm. People love it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll join Twitter and just, instead of having staffers run my Twitter account for me. Mike, what are you doing back there? Oh, nothing. I was just standing uncomfortably close to you. Like I often do to, women who work for me when I want to tell them a disgusting joke about their, gender. My campaign does have a podcast called, Hear the Burn, but, I'm on it very rarely. It's mostly just Brianna Joy Gray running it. But I'm thinking that when I become president, and it is gonna happen, that I will do a weekly podcast that will be sort of my version of a fireside chat. I believe that podcasts are the best current format, the best modern format for a modern day fireside chat, and so look forward to hearing a 15-minute Feel the Burn podcast every week, where I address you, the American people, directly as you're driving to work or out doing your gig economy delivery jobs. That I am going to hope to unionize within the next 4 years. I just reached fitness level 8.
Beanie, boring.
About to top off at a fitness factor of 9.
Beanie.
And if I don't get a cabinet position, I will rip Joe Biden in half. Starting at the legs, I will grab him by the ankles, flip him upside down, and pull him apart like a wishbone.
Gimbo.
See, I knew it was going to be a good idea to put the toilet out here on the patio. Look, this is just like my toilet at home. There's a beautiful sweeping garden view. It's the only way to take a shit, and I encourage every single American to do it because they can afford to, right? It only costs about, look, it only for the lawn and the toilet installation on a patio, it's only going to cost you about $100,000 for a big enough lawn to be a nice view from your toilets, and I think that's very affordable. What's going on in here? You're taking a coffee shit? Or coffee piss? It kind of smells like coffee piss in here.
Slufa Warmba, Stern Zerpa Nooch. Urzap the Yaza. Yo Swabo you Norg.
All I secretly wish is that it was okay to keep your enemies' heads on spikes outside of your congressional offices. Feeling focused, I'm going to read through latest economic statistics. Focusing on doing my homework. A man's homework is never done. Your dog ate your homework, tough shit. Do your homework in the school bus on the way to school. Because you have to have the theory in place before you can have effective praxis. Why does Lord Grantham on Downton Abbey not simply throw expensive vases at the heads of his valets that disappoint him? Lord Grantham should just go down into the kitchens whenever the cook messes up the recipe because her eyesight's going. He should just go down into the kitchen and pick up an entire sack of flour and throw it at her head. While everyone's looking, I'm gonna mop up this kitchen floor water when really I'd love to just be lapping it up. Just doing my shit. What is that? What was that stuff called? You don't hear about it anymore. Just doing my Zumba exercises. It's like I'm gonna bring back Zumba as president. Out with CrossFit, in with Zumba.
Bila, yarp snubby. Oh, Narga, Grobe. Ah.
Oh great, am I gonna have to be the one that cleans out the fridge? And can someone please fix the TV in the game room? Joe, how about you go in there and fix the TV in the game room? What is it that you do around here? Joe, exactly. Well, I just dispense folksy wisdom, and I reach across the aisle, and I reach around young girls. Yeah, go in there and fix the goddamn TV. You disgust me.
Prita. Watson X. Velma.
Gibbs.
Mike, why are you trying to talk to me? Look, Bernie, you're just so uncivil. Like, we're both, New York guys, huh? We got so much in common. You and I have nothing in common. We're both really, really rich. I wrote a few books. You basically just report on our parasitic financial sector. Right, so we're the same. We're just two rich guys, and we should be viewed with the same degree of contempt, is all I'm saying. Stop the racism against rich guys. I'm totally down with that. See, Mike, that's not just another thing that you and me and Bernie all agree on. I never said I agree with any such thing. I mean, look, Bernie, you're a multi-millionaire with 3 houses, 3 palatial mansions in Vermont. That's not the case. That's again, I just wrote some books. Required, I'm not going to say no labor exploitation, but a minimal amount of labor exploitation. By the way, Bernie, you smell like patchouli. Go take a bath. You know what? That's a great idea. That's fine. Yeah, okay, good. You know what? I'm going to treat myself to a bubble bath. Yep, see it? Real rich guy energy there, Bernie. Bubble baths, pretty decadent stuff. You're just like me and Mike. I don't think it's so bad to treat yourself. You gotta treat yourself sometimes. And I just want to create the material conditions so that more Americans can afford to treat themselves. See, this is nice. I've earned this. It's fine. And I want every American to be able to have a nice bubble bath, you know, once a month, because, you know, baths, they do use a lot of water. We don't want to waste water, but you should be able, I believe that every working class person should be able to do something nice for themselves, like a nice bubble bath, and maybe a night out at Red Lobster. I don't think that working class people should have any nice things, anything that makes them happy. The happiness doesn't come from having luxuries, even though I have access to many. It comes from working through lunch. That's the real pathway to happiness. And I can't believe that message didn't resonate with more Americans, but that's fine. I don't even care. I'm happy. I'm actually happy that I'm going to be getting out of this extremely small house. This is my last week in this very, very tiny house, and I can go back to a properly sized house or penthouse apartment.
Jiboo! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oomph your bow! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Yips! Oomph your bow!
Feeling pretty playful. Gonna do some more Zumba. As president, I promise everyone gets a voucher for 1 free Zumba class a week. Everyone should enjoy the pure joy of a nice, vigorous Zumba class. That's my position as president. Does anyone even use this dining room? I feel like it's just part of the hallway at this point. Like, we very rarely use the dining room. Feeling playful enough, so it's time for bed. I'm just going around the house, re-sabotaging all of the sinks that were fixed earlier. I'm gonna flood this bitch and then burn it down. That's my plan. We're making my big reality TV exit. I will mop up the floors while I do it, though. That's my plan. I will break all of the sinks in the house, but then I'll go around mopping up the water. It's the kind of tepid half measure that I'm known for. Hey, you know what's funny? Baseball. Boo, boo, boo! You're anti-American. Oh no! What have I done? I'm so bad at politics. I cannot read the room. And I blame all of this on Bernie's sexism. Yes, Mr. Sammy, make me sleep on the ottoman while you enjoy the king bed. Thank you, Mr. Sammy. May I have another? Oh no, they're having a BDSM scene in there. Where she makes him sleep at the end of the bed like a dog. But you know what, I'm still feeling fine. I'm just gonna go and, I'll sleep in this bed over here. I like this room because there's very little decoration in it. Very little adornment. I'm something of a minimalist in that I think that people should have a minimum of luxuries and enjoyments. Alright, I'm the only one left awake in the house. Time to go Macaulay Culkin on this place and break everything. I'm gonna go into the bar and smash all the bottles like I'm Carrie Nation. Right after I'm done taking a piss here in the game room. It's the final night for many of our contestants in the halfway White House. The sun rises on a new week in a new news cycle. Some will keep going, but many others are leaving the house.
Oh,
Four of our contestants make their way out of the halfway White House.
Rosebud.
Well, this has sucked for me. Has it sucked for you guys? Yeah, this has been a real shit show. I, for one, have enjoyed getting out and meeting the regular America out there, but now I need to go and wash their stink off. So, good luck to Joe Biden specifically, and you know what? If Trump gets it, then I'm not too disappointed either. Either way, everything's going to be great for me because I'm rich. Goodbye. Until next time, on the Halfway White House.